There's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad.
How many times do you pray for a better day? Something or someone to take you away from the stress you be feeling. Everyday life might just take you away from the healing process you be needing, but no time to think about it, as the greed in society's all surrounded like a dark halo. Or even worse, the smoke that's messing with our breathing. Politics not meaning what they say, so like the war on terror, don't even get it twisted. It's the war on error that has us misled. War costs money and we have to pay for it. They sell us a story and believe we are raking it in, taking us in, sucked up in the vortex. Expendable human beings who's known as war vets, given the coat of arms in the shape of the cross. Decorated soldiers at a cost, sword on their shoulder, because when their pensions come in they don't get shit, struggling. Systems giving them nothing while they rape all the resources. Executives sitting in their 500 horses, Porsches promoting a Toyota Prius just to be like us. Behind closed doors they never will agree with us, cause the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, sending charities on street to extort us more. The greatest trick the devil did is convince the world that he doesn't exist. Have you ever danced with him under the pale blue moon when you feel consumed with dark feelings? The hatred only puts us within the matrix. Which pill you gonna swallow, it be your choice, but understand what does follow. They want us to stay silent, but it wasn't the case when it came to the riots. It was written, all this talk about broken Britain. Statistics who be living in communities that's crime ridden, with the same problems, same shit, different day problems. No one can solve them. Single fathers don't get help nowadays when they're trying to do right. The system calls them wrong. All they want to do is something for their daughter and son, blowing up buildings, genocide of man, women and children, mass murderers with no feelings. Curfew on street, they now must retreat. Or someone in the army's not gonna be discreet. 50 cal whistle on the street while he's reloading. One of the unspoken who has now been chosen. The life he lived before past memory. If he survives, hope you remember him. Tomorrow never dies, that's his energy. He's a rebel with a cause, loves his family.
I'm trying to free your mind, but I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Listen, I can't speak for the House of Parliament, but I surely can speak for what I see on the streets. No solutions to problems, not enough time to be counting your options. By then you'll be locked up. A lot of families are saving up to be broke, but how would they know? They just force the law, like when they joined the US to go force the war. But we don't get a look in what's behind the talk. Just coffins step back of their troops, and coffins on ends of a load of their dupes, cause the focus is elsewhere, apart from the truth. It's too many things to say, but not enough to do. Wish I can prove it to the world, but they would kill me if I did it. But that's something I would die for. Why the fuck do you think I'm living? But where the cause, cause we don't pay attention. Cause if murder was the case, why can't they find all the evidence? Been in penitentiary, I didn't feel like a criminal inside, I felt like the enemy. That type of system ain't designed to make a better me. Plus I was locked up at 17. They keep a record of how much you fell, but your success means nothing if it ain't their game. So fuck working, I'm out living fast, being at the street service. Wars over territories, sending niggas to a surgeon. At school they don't know how anybody's learning to what's happening at home. They just call the social services to break up families and scar children at their new homes. They're either starved or they're wounded, giving up mentally, not focusing on what to do. And now your missus gave birth to another you, and they don't give a fuck about what you're going through, but they still have the right to tell me what to do. Tell me the difference to a man in the hood, to a man in a suit. It's the power between the two. I wasn't surprised by the riots, I'm waiting for the announcement to them raising all the prices again. We don't give and take, we're forced to the help, so we take and give. And the amount of crooked cops they are, they still get to pick and choose on how we live. And then they send me to the judge, even when I thought that God can judge me. Debts put me on the street when everyone turns around and they say they can't help me. There are people who are born lucky, and some can make a living out of nothing. But for those who are unlucky, they live a life through the system and the government.
I don't believe it. It's not possible. I didn't say it would be easy. I just said it would be the truth.